Well, it's a Friday night. We're here in, sunny South Florida, right in the middle of Big Sugar country. And speaking of Big Sugar, we're hanging out at the 3rd annual Sugar Bowl with Done Right TV right here at the fastest sand pit in the South, the Hendry County Motorsports Park. And the racing has been absolutely amazing the past couple days. We started on Wednesday with the Race of Champions. Then we had racing on Thursday, and now we're here on Friday. And the pits just keep filling up, filling up, filling up. I know right now I think we've got over 67 mod lights, and that is just amazing for this track, this facility. I don't think I've ever seen this many cars for one class here ever. And it's a great accomplishment. And speaking of great accomplishments, one of the, not really the newcomers, but an up-and-comer with the mod lights, and Steve Throop, familiar name in racing here at the Hendry County Motorsports Park, and you guys have just been digging in these mod lights and actually running against some really good high-dollar equipment and giving them fits, man.
Yeah, we've came a long way in a short time. Last year, George Sands asked me to drive his car and at the Sugar Bowl, the 2nd annual Sugar Bowl. And I came out here then, and we ended up making both races last year, which were great, because there was only 2 races last year. This year's 3, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And the rest is history. You know, I'm learning these things. You don't get a lot of time on the track with these cars during the year because you just don't use, feature races as a practice and whatnot, but we came a long way and we're gaining on it. We're gaining on it, definitely.
You guys came out here, started, well, when I first met you guys were in the front wheel drive cars. Before that, I know you guys got some racing history, don't you?
I've raced late models, everything throughout Florida. Hialeah, I started my racing career. I'd usually be at New Smyrna right now racing the whole Speed Weeks deal. So that's what I did before kids. And then I had kids, stopped racing for a while, and then here I am coming back.
You know, you got into these cars, you had a little bit of an accident, kind of went over, broke your wrist. How's that been coming along? I was a little concerned with that, with you guys getting back into it. You took the break, you guys went hunting and everything. How's the wrist feeling?
It's doing great. I mean, that was a heck of a flip. It happens, and you just got to move on from it. But yeah, my hand's fine. Not bothering me at all. Don't even think about it. You know what I mean? If you think about it, it's going to bother you. So try not to think about it. But we're going to try to just keep going forward and keep working in this thing.
How did you spoke a little bit about Mr. Sands and everything? How did this whole package come together with you guys?
When I started racing in Hialeah, early '90s, they were racing down there as well. His son Randy, and you meet. Through the years, they've known me. They know everything I've driven. I mean, we just known each other, but not on this level. And then I guess his son Randy asked him to reach out to me, and he did. The year before last, and I said no. And then last year's Sugar Bowl, they reached out to me again. I said yes, and here we are. But it's from past, people that you've known, yourself. And racing, it's a big family. So whether you like them or not, you respect them or you don't or whatever, you're still, at the end of the day, you're all friends. So that's how this deal came about, was through years of knowing each other.
I've got to thank you myself. You reached out to me with my son getting his car together and everything, and I appreciate that. But you're helping a lot of other drivers too.
Yes, I've helped a lot. Just get here every week, and I tend to not help the people with all the money. All the guys I'm helping are just get here struggling basically. It ain't about winning. It's about helping them and learning, getting them better and up to speed. And we'll still, now that I'm hunting's over and everything, I'll have an extra car or 2 for you guys. I promise.
Well, I tell you what, I appreciate that, and I appreciate everything you do for the racing community. We spoke briefly. How about all these cars showing up just for this one event?
This is amazing. I mean, look at it. I mean, I was fortunate enough to get in the A main last night. They took 20 out of the 67 that were here. That means 47 did not make it last night. Look at the names out of that 20. If you went through the top 20 last night for the A main, I mean, you're talking major people in these mod lights, been in these things for years, and it's just amazing. We ran that whole feature caution free. When you get that many good drivers together, that's what happens. They know how to drive. They don't overdrive and whatnot. I mean, it was amazing. I was just happy to finish on the lead lap last night. It was a win for us. You know what I mean? So it was great, man. I mean, I've never heard of another race like this with this many good cars.
Yeah, and I think this is just, I mean, this is our third annual Sugar Bowl. I think this is probably a great shot in the arm for this track, this facility, for bigger things to come down the road, just not with the mod lights, but other classes. We just found out last weekend that we're actually going to be doing a true six-pack series with the street stocks between Hendry County Motorsports Park and East Bay Clay by the Bay. So that's good seeing the tracks work together too. So
it needs to happen.
Yeah,
definitely needs to happen. I've been offered a street stock ride. I've been offered a modified, open wheel modified this year, but you just don't want to do too much. I'd rather help the people, everybody, and do a little with George and just have fun. That's where I'm at in life. I'm not out here trying to kill it, and you know what I mean. And you can get in really tied up with this stuff. It's your life anyway. But I mean, Ken Kenny has done a great job. I give him a hard time, but he's done a great job, and his heart's in the right place, trying to get this place up and going. I mean, every year and for the mod lights, Larry Hubbard Jr. Look what everything he's done in his effort to get it to this level. I mean, it's amazing, man. From 2 years ago, and now today, what's here? It's tremendous. I mean, tripled.
Yeah, it has definitely been amazing. What you guys do is amazing. Anybody you want to thank while we got the chance?
We got to thank everybody. Thank you, the announcer, Done Right TV, for coming out here and putting us on TV. George Sands, my car owner, Dwayne King, that when I wrecked the car, he puts it back together because I don't go to the keys and work on this thing. And Brandon Pants, I mean, another racer that's down there with us. He just got a car, helping him along, and we're just having a great time. We had a great time yesterday, whether we made that A-man or not. I'm glad we did.
Me too. I'm glad you guys made it too. And I really like the fact that you keep reiterating it's about having a good time. It's about family. It's about friends. And, you know, we got a lot of family and friends that are all around the United States out here watching us down here at the fastest sand pit in the South, which I think we just took that name up just here recently. And yeah, it's great. It's awesome.
The shirts that they came up with.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They had them. They'll sell them. I mean.
Oh, have you seen them?
No.
No.
I saw them on the internet. That's it.
We've got them for sale. They are up underneath the tower at the new information
I'll make
booth,
sure I get some of those.
right next to the pub where the beer is.
That's awesome. The beer!
The beer!
Find that!
But, Steve, thank you so much for everything you do. I appreciate it. The racers appreciate it. The track appreciates it. And, yeah, it's all right to give the track owner a hard time every once in a while because it motivates them.
I don't lie. I tell the truth.
I know you do.
Some people don't like the truth, but I will tell it to you.
Steve, good luck tonight. Good luck tomorrow. And thank you for taking the time out of, I know you guys are working on the car trying to get it ready, but thanks for taking time out with us to talk to us.
Thank you, Jason, and Done Right TV. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Done Right TV, you guys are in a special place right now. This track has been around for a long, long time. I could get into the history a little bit. If anybody has ever been to this track in the past 20 years, if you were to go back and look at what this track was 20 years ago to what it is now, you would say no way. There is absolutely no way. We want to make this place the track to be in the wintertime when everybody's snowed in up north and all you folks behind your keyboard and behind your television set watching it on Done Right TV, they go, we want to go there. The weather is there. The weather's beautiful. The racing's beautiful. And the racing is hot at the fastest sand pit in the South. Racin Jason hanging out with Done Right TV at the Hendry County Motorsports Park.